Hello, everybody. I'm your host, the coach. Well, you may have had a great draft, but that doesn't guarantee a victory. It's time to settle this mud draft game on the field.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they're led out by their quarterback from Newport Beach State in California, played at USC. It's Matt Barkley.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Barkley. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
This returnable for Cup. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all of sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Barkley. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Barkley. It's complete to Diggs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Here's Barkley to throw. Touchdown, Bengals. Stephon Diggs. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to connect with Dotson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On 2nd and 9, Barkley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Throwing after the interception. Barkley, quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So a change of possession here on the punt. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look at...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Throwing is Barkley. To Evans on the slant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Barkley looking to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Barkley. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw again. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. The 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. That's it for the first half. 2 more. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. That's complete to Pierce. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter play. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And again, it's Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Looking to throw. Barkley. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run on first down. Bernard. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Zach Ertz taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. A minute 53 remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up first and 10. Here's Mahomes. And, oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Mahomes. Connecting with Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes will throw. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now all the focus, it shifts to the Bengals. Trailing by 4, 26 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Here's Barkley. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Barkley. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys are struggling to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.